Look, man, I'm old. Like, who over at who over at Sony is like, you know what time we're gonna drop a trailer? 2 in the morning. Who who's doing that? Like, we not doing that no more. I'm 34. I'm 34. After 11 o'clock, I'm in the bed. Like, I'm just woke up a few hours ago, walking around doing something. Somebody texted me and like, "Have you seen the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse trailer?" No, because I'm not awake at 3 in the morning for these unexpected releases. Release your shit at the same time that Blue Beetle released theirs, which is like yesterday at like 11. I think it was like 11 a.m. Like just before noon. Do that. That's sensible. This is unsensible. But besides the point, I'm extremely excited for this. Between Blue Beetle and this, I feel as though I'm going to have a really, really great comic book year. So let's go ahead and jump into this trailer.
Sometimes, to do what's right, we have to give up the thing we want the most.
Every day, I wake up knowing that the more people I try to save, the more enemies I will make.
This is my chance to prove myself.
Anyone can wear the mask. But how you wear it, that's what matters.
Miles! Wanna get out of here?
Oh, Gwen? So wait a minute, there's an elite crew with all the best spider people in it? Who's the new guy? This is unbelievable.
This is
That's so dope.
Miguel O'Hara. The whole thing was his idea.
What's a guy gotta do to join this spider team?
You can never be part of this.
Don't even get me started on Doctor Strange and the little nerd back on Earth 1999.
Hold on, bruh. Is he talking about? Is he talking about MCU, Peter, and Doctor Strange? Okay, hold on. So is Sony saying that from their perspective, the MCU is Earth 199, wait, Earth 199,999. But from the MCU's perspective, they're Earth 616. That's fucking hilarious. The fact that Sony is that petty that they won't give them the Earth 616 mantle.
Come on, go easy on the kid. He had a terrible teacher.
Peter,
Miles! Mayday!
you have a baby?
I have a baby. I'll take it.
Look at her! Ah! Mayday! Yo, that's dope as shit. Oh, I absolutely love that. I really hope that we just get more of baby Mayday in the future, that we probably see a future version of her before the end of this, because I love the Peter Parker run where he's a family man. Like, I've said this multiple times. Where is it? It's probably somewhere up here. Like, I've said it multiple times right here, but I am a fan of the Spider-Man run where he has a family. I think that the best version of Spider-Man is when you give him growth. Don't lock him into being a teenager for like 19,000 fucking years, constantly reset his relationship with Mary Jane. No, let the relationship grow. Let him have kids. Let him watch his kids go from being like children to teenagers to adults and take over the mantle. I love those type of runs. And I think the major issue that Spider-Man currently has in the comic books is that Marvel is afraid to allow Peter Parker to grow the fuck up. Peter Parker should have grown up with us. As we got older, Peter Parker should have gotten older. And then as a new generation of comic book fans came along, that's when you do like a Marvel reset, the way in which DC does their DC reset. But that's neither here nor there. Back to the trailer.
I'll take it from here. Miles, being Spider-Man is a sacrifice.
Okay. So we're also gonna get Gwen's backstory where she lost her Peter because her Peter became the lizard, and she beats him in a fight, and transformation is unstable and it basically kills him.
You have a choice between saving one person and saving every world.
Wait a minute. That's oh, what is her name? If you've played the Spider-Man Miles Morales on PlayStation 4, that's Homegirl. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. I'm really hoping that they also don't kill off his pops. Like, don't do that. Don't do that to my boy Miles. Like, allow Miles to at least have like a good mother, father, parental unit.
Spider-Man always.
Not always.
What about Uncle Ben?
If not for Uncle Ben, most of us wouldn't be here. Can't stop me now! You can't run forever, kid!
I can't lose one more friend.
But now this isn't what we talked about!
You knew?
You have no idea what you're doing!
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
All stations, stop Spider-Man!
What the like, that is the worst message to send out ever. It's like, all stations, stop Spider-Man. We're all Spider-Man. Who are we supposed to stop? This is going to be great. Hold on. So there is definitely something that I want to jump back to, which is right... Where is it? It's when he freaks out and he's running after... It's when he freaks out and he starts running after Peter. Right... Here. Right there. He looks like Morlun. And I don't know if you know who Morlun is. Morlun is like this... They're like this race of... well, he's not really a race, but they're known as the Inheritors. They're like this race of interdimensional vampires that they feed on spider people. I have a feeling that Miguel O'Hara is not Miguel O'Hara. I have a feeling that Miguel O'Hara is actually an inheritor, and it's Marlon. And the reason why he's basically the reason why he basically didn't want Miles there is because Miles isn't a traditional spider totem for him to feed on. The original spider totem from his universe would have been the Peter Parker from Miles's universe that died, Peter A. Parker. So I have a nagging suspicion that we're gonna discover that Morlun has basically either taken over Miguel O'Hara and he's feeding on the spider people, or there's something else going on with him, because my man Miguel O'Hara looks like a goddamn vampire right here. He even has the teeth. Like the super sharp vampire teeth. It's gonna be interesting to see exactly what direction, like, well, the teeth, and then, well, the claws are probably a part of his suit. But then there's like right here, which I'm assuming that this is going to be the Spider-Man that works on the Web of Fate and Destiny. Like, if you're familiar with Full Metal Alchemist, you're familiar with the concept of God, or the world, or truth, I think was his name. For Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, or Spider-Man Spider-Verse, there's a version of truth, which is a Peter Parker that sits upon the web of fate and destiny, and he's the one who crafts the entirety of the web. There's a possibility that Morlun is basically like either after him to absorb him and gain his power so that he can control destiny and fate, or he's basically after him to kill him to collapse everything. But Miles definitely doesn't factor into their plans. like I have a feeling is like Miles discovers like the truth, or like all of them basically see it, and he's like, no, I'm out of here. Then he just dips. Yo, this sequence right here is gonna be super crazy, which is basically Miles versus all of the spider people. Like, I'm gonna absolutely love, like, this whole sequence. I know I'm gonna absolutely fucking love. Also, this right here, where he's like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. You see that electricity? You see electricity coming through his body? He about to hit him with the shoulder touch. Like that's a complete setup for that right there. Cause he's like, nah. You see the energy forming? He's like, I'm finna do my own thing. He's definitely about to hit him with the shoulder touch, send his ass away. Look at that energy building up on his chest. Yep, Miguel's definitely about to get hit with the shoulder touch. I think he makes a face as well, where he's like, oh shit, what did I get into? Yup, right there. That is the face of a man who didn't realize. Yup, see the electricity in his eyes? That is the face of a man who did not realize that he's about to get like sent Mach 6 on a Kamehameha off this train. See, and then the thing about Miguel is like he's not even fighting the way in which like we're used to Miguel O'Hara fighting. Like, look at him. Like, he's bestial. Like, he's running on all fours. He's like slashing things with the blades on his arms. Like, Miguel O'Hara talks like a lot of shit, but he operates for the most part like a Spider-Man. So it's super weird. Like, look at that. Like that. Oh my god. Like he's running like an animal. Like, that makes me more believe that it's not actually Miguel in control, that it's probably Morlun. And he is chunky. Like, my man stepped out of that portal like Jason Todd from Gotham Knights. Like, look at the size of him. That's a big Miguel O'Hara. Oh, hold on, bruh. Like, right here. Oh, look at my boy. Look at my boy Ben Reilly. Oh my god. Yo. Oh my. Yo, I'm telling you right now, Ben Reilly's the best thing to come out of Clone Saga. Well, the first Clone Saga. Absolutely freaking fantastic. I don't like what they're doing with him currently in comics, but the OG Ben Reilly suit, the entire crimson red suit with the hoodie, perfect. Not familiar with that one. Not familiar with that one. And then that is Spider-Man from PlayStation, I believe. I like how it's the maximum version of like the meme. Also, who is this Spider-Woman right here? This Spider-Woman is thick. Mommy is cheeked up and cheeked out. Look at them thighs. Look. That's Rhea Ripley. I don't care what anybody says. That's Rhea Ripley underneath that Spider-Man suit. That's another Spider-Woman right there. We've got a Spider-Man with in a knight's armor with a sword. We got another chunky Spider-Boy over here. That's got to be Flash Thompson as Spider-Man without a doubt. We got the Mega Chonker over here. Like, I like the fact that all of the different Spider people. Yo, that's Spider-Man from Spider-Man Unlimited, the cartoon show. That's dope. I didn't even notice him before. And then we got a little bit more Spider-Man PlayStation 4 over here hanging around again. But I love the fact that it's like the maximum version of the Spider-Man pointing meme. Look at it. All of them are doing it. Just across the board. Every single one of them not trusting each other. Like, oh, well, capture Spider-Man. What Spider-Man? This Spider-Man? Yeah, that entire sequence is going to be dope as hell. But let me know what you think about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I'm super excited for it. Between this and Blue Beetle, I really feel as though this may be a good year. Well, between this, Blue Beetle, and The Flash, I think that this is going to be a really good year for Spider-Man content. But let me know. Comment down below. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.